Hey, what's up, people? My name is Van, aka Tanvir. So today I'm gonna show you how I made my music Eternity. I work with one of my friend Alex Call. You should go check it out. Check out his YouTube channel. That song is also there in his channel. This music. So I'm just gonna start off. So first thing, what I did was it's a pretty big music. I mean, like, for me, I don't usually make this big music. Anyways, so I first started off with this piano melody. Actually, this melody, I got this when I was traveling in a bus. This is the melody. Yeah, it's a pretty touchy melody. Anyways, yeah. So that's the melody. It was then I used the background. I used a little violin. Sorry. Yeah, I can't play violin. I'm sorry. Anyways, so then that was like the intro, and then there's the yeah. I'm gonna show you about the drum loop. This is the drum loop. That's the drum loop. So for the drum, I'm pretty simple person. I don't do much of thing. I just EQ'd this drum. I just EQ'd this. I just got rid of the highs of the drum, highs of the kick. Sorry, highs of the kick, and the actual sound, it was like this. So I just made it. That's it. That's all I did. Yeah, never mind. That's all I did. And then I reverbed the snare. The snare was like, that's it. I just reverbed the snare a little. That's all I did. And others were just normal. So that's the drum loop. That's pretty much the only drum loop there in the whole music. Then I used the same piano, but then I kind of compressed it with Kickstarter. And then I used this. It's like kind of like a violin, but not. I don't know what it is. It was a synthesizer. I used Sakura for it. So, yeah, sorry, I'm so sorry. I fail at life. So yeah, I used Sakura and just reverbed it a little. That's it. I didn't do much. As I told you, I'm a pretty simple person. I don't do much of a thing. After that, this was the thing. So, and I also used actually I'll show you this first. There's this. You'll not really hear this in the music because it's really like low volume. Because I kind of liked it, but then it did not really go well with the music. So I kept it there I just reverbed it and like made it huge. Like I widened. I don't know English. Shut up. So yeah, I kind of did this. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's because it's really less, really less. Yeah, because I actually needed it, and then you listen this part, you will be able to hear this one in music. So I just chopped up some of the vocals in Slice X. I actually don't have much of a external plugins. All the plugins which I have are just FL Studio plugins, except Silent and Kickstarter, Ozone 7, Ozone Isotope 7. Yeah, that's all. So that's how I kind of messed around with the volumes and all. And then this was also there, so you know, it kind of warms you up for the next verse. This part was there. Yeah, it was just there for. Yeah, this was there. Then I used a riser here, then some stuffs, And then the build up is like way easy. Build up, like pretty much you can, as you can see, actually I did not do much of a thing in the build up. That's all. The only thing I just did, I used some filters and all, messed around with the filters. Oh, sorry, I was actually supposed to on them. Yeah, I just messed around with the filters and did some ups and downs. Yeah, then there's this part. It kind of just goes, I guess yep, I fail at life. Yeah, it kind of just goes up, and then there's this a little scary type of vibe. It's really low though, like the volume is very low, so it kind of just mixes up with everything. And then also the kick, I filter it up. It goes up, and like that. Then I used white noise here as well. Yeah, I did that, and then I used riser, and then I used a vocal, so it kind of, and also a little, I don't know, kind of like a startup or something. Yeah, now I'm going for the next. I'm going for the drop now. So this is my drop of the music. So I'm gonna start from the top. So this is like the main. I use layers, so this kind of like the main one. So this is like the flute. I didn't do much of a thing with it. I just kind of EQ'd it. I got rid of the highs and lows of it, and just kept the middle. I also kind of got rid of a little of middle. I just wanted some parts of it. That's it. And then I reverbed it. And then I used flangus limiter, and I kickstarted it. So it gives a so it allows the kick to come out. And then I also used this part, which is also kind of like a flute-ish type. And I also use a Kickstarter. The Kickstarter I used here was like 1/4. Sorry, this is another one. Sorry, this, yeah. I used reverb and Kickstarter in like 1/4. So it's kind of like fast type. And this is like the core chords. I used 2 chords. I wouldn't say 2. It's like I used 2 synthesizer. Yeah, it's like there were like 2. By the way, you people who are who wants to do music, who are inspired by music and all, but then don't know music theory, trust me, you don't need to. I've been doing it for a year actually. Like I'm working on music and all. I watch YouTube tutorials and all. The chords you're watching, I have no idea what the chords are. Trust me, if you ask me what I don't know. I know it's a bad thing. I might get lots of insults for it or something. I don't know. I don't care. I learned it just by messing around with piano roll. I don't know what are the chords. I have no idea. I just got them. Whatever sounds good to my ears, I use them. That's it. I don't know what the chords are. I have no idea about music theory. So getting back to the music, and then I use another layer for this same thing. So the whole both of the thing kind of like makes it stronger. Yeah, and then I used the bass line, and then there's a sub bass here. Yeah, it's pretty loud. I use the bass. I use it pretty loud, and then there's this sub bass here. I'm pretty sick today. Yeah, so both of them together kind of gives a little. It makes it like a crispier, I would say, in my own way. And about the drum loop, I'll be just honest. I was actually lazy to work on this, so I pretty much used the same drum loop which was like here. So I don't know if you're seeing it. You cannot even see. I'm sorry. Yeah, I used like what was there in like front at the first. I used the same drum loop, just changed a little bit. That's it. That's the only thing I did. I did not make any changes because I was just too lazy. And then there's this white noise. I use white noise to give that highs of the drop. Yeah, and then this impact kind of gives the whole music a little like a head start or something like yeah. And then after that, in the middle of the drop, I kind of use some cool stuff like yeah, I use this clap. I reverbed it. Where is it? Yeah, here. Yeah, I did not. Oh, I don't know what do I do. I'm sorry, I forget stuff. So anyways, and then I also use this part, which is kind of like this. This is not. I'm sorry. Yeah. You know, this kind of gives like a little the background. You won't really understand unless you like listen to the music really carefully, but then it's there. It doesn't make much of a difference in the whole music stuff, but then it's there. And then the next I kind of use a vocal here. Yeah, it's pretty much same after that. I used hat loop I made, which was yeah, it's something like that. It's pretty much same all around. And then there I used a little of this. And then I kept this. I really like this. I kept it everywhere. So I kind of had to make it a little louder. This part, I made it a little louder. Oh, sorry, not this one. Actually, this one. Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. This one. Yeah, and then it gets lower. And then I use this. Yeah, this was without the Kickstarter, and then I used Kickstarter. So the altogether, if you listen without anything like before parts, it's something like this. Sorry, I forgot to use that also. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. So I just started off with that, and then I also used the piano part from previous stuff, and then oh, I'm so sorry. I actually yeah, never mind now. I also used the same thing here. It was kind of like a repetition, but then a little different because the I'm so sorry. The melody which I used here was different because the melody from the previous one, it was something, and then this was the difference. Yeah, also the chords I used different, which was like yeah, so this was like a second verse I made a little different, so it sounded nice. Then after that, pretty much the same thing. Other than that, like down below, everything was pretty much same, I would say. And then the build up is same. I just copied and pasted the build up. And then also the drop, the difference was, the only thing was I used the one which I used in the second verse. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I did. I did not do anything with the cards though. Cards were the same. So basically, because cards really didn't matter while changing the tones, it still sounded same. I mean, it still sounded different. because yeah, if you just listen to it. I'll say something to the like newbies. Use bass lines and sub basses, because I'll show you a difference. This is how it sounds without bass and bass lines or sub basses and stuff. And this is how it sounds with it. You see, it gives the power. It gives that powerful vibe and stuff. I did not know that before. Yeah, so I learned one or two stuffs and all, and then that's all. That's pretty much all. Then I used that hat loop, which was, I don't know if you'll be able to. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the music. So that's all pretty much actually. Yeah. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about music, how music works. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm gonna end this video right now because yeah. If you haven't checked this music yet, go check it out. It's pretty dope. It's pretty emotional. I wouldn't call it dope. It's emotional. The music name is Eternity. Well, yeah, I'll maybe make some other videos someday or something. I don't know. Well, yeah. Anyways, take care of yourself and follow your dreams. See ya.